you have Missouri Southern coming up. You've had a chance to look at them on film. What kind of stands out about this Missouri Southern offense?
They're a good, explosive team. They have some good players that work hard and they go hard through the whistle. And that's their motto. They play hard. They don't have as much talent as other teams, but they play hard, and we have to be better.
You guys have been in some close games this season.
Yeah.
Does that still keep knowing that you're that close to picking up the wins? Does that keep the adrenaline going? Does that keep the motivation up? Does that keep the confidence up?
It's a new week every week. We just go through each week, one game at a time, 1-0. Look past it, just know we're a good football team. We can compete with anybody in this league, and we can win every game each week. So we just go in it with a good mindset.
The teams that you've played so far this season, do you feel like they're going to help you get ready for Saturday?
Yeah, I do. But I feel like competing with these guys at practice is my best competition. Playing against the offense and some of the scout team players, I feel like this best we're going to see this in this league. So I get better at practice every week.
You're one of the top guys as far as forced fumbles in the conference. What's your secret?
I'm just ball hungry. I gotta make the play for my team. I want to win, so I want to do everything in my power for my team to win, and I just want to keep competing.
Lady?
Hey Eric, how's it going?
Good. How you doing?
Good. So you guys both have the same record. So what do you think you just have to do this weekend to make sure you guys get the win?
Win all four quarters. All three phases of the football. Just keep playing through the whistle for all four quarters. 60 minutes. So we gotta keep playing until the last horn sounds.
All right, thank you. That was my only extra question.
Got you.
Mitchell, you have anything?
At the beginning of the season, when we were talking with Coach Higgins, he was saying that they're really going to need to lean on this defense for the majority of while the offense is kind of getting their stride. And at least over the past couple of weeks, the offense has really been putting in their work. And kind of on the other side of the ball, I mean, you guys have given up 40 points in back-to-back weeks. What kind of things have you guys been working on in practice, like, hey, to get that thing under control? Because I know you guys still feel like you can have one of the best defenses out there.
Yeah, we're trying to be disciplined, trying to earn our respect on this defense. We're really good defense, and we haven't showed it yet. We haven't played our best football game yet, but I feel like this defense can really stop anybody in this league. So we just hold in defensively with our discipline, our eyes, and just go out there and play hard.
Yeah, I know against UCM, it was really a lot of the self-inflicted mistakes, the penalties, the turnovers that really ended up that game going down the way it did. So is that kind of the things that you guys have been working on of like, hey, we can't beat ourselves. It's really hard enough to beat someone. We can't beat ourselves.
Right, we're our worst enemy. I feel like when we're at our worst, it's because of us. Because I feel like anybody in this league can really stop us offensively and defensively. And so I feel like the only inflicting injuries we have is against each other. So I feel like we just have to, like I said, stay disciplined and just lean on each other and just come out with a win.
Good. I got one for you. Greg talked about the fumbles. One of them was the one at the goal line. That was a play where a lot of people might just give up on it. What does that effort say about your defense?
It's 100 yards each way. I just feel like at any point I can make a play. And I seen he was about to cross the goal line, but I feel like I can make a play at any time. So I went in there and did what I needed to do, and we got the ball back. So.
All right. Good?
All right. Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
Thanks, Eric. Well, Miles, you've got one of the top quarterbacks. So we're going to talk to him in a little bit. He's going to tell us that you guys, the offensive line, is a lot of the reason why he has all those yardage. How much fun is it to block for him and for this offense to block for him? You had a running back that ran for 151 yards last week. How much fun are those games?
It's a whole lot of fun when you have any type of success, of course. And, it's hard to win and have success in this league. So anything, positive is always great. But he makes it easy for us. We don't give up a lot of sacks. We try to keep him upright. But the way he plays, he makes it a lot easier.
Well, this playing together-wise, going into the season, the offensive line, kind of inexperienced with each other. Do you feel like everybody's now on the same page and everybody's you guys are playing very instinctively than reactively?
I just feel like as the weeks went on, we definitely got much more comfortable with each other. Chemistry built, and at this point it's kind of like second nature going out there with them guys. It's definitely way more comfortable.
101 plays against Central Missouri, 109 plays this last week. Are you guys in shape?
Well, with that up-tempo offense, if it's going good, it's going to keep going. So when teams have trouble stopping us, we just run plays like it's nothing. So we're definitely in shape, running up and down the field, running up other teams' defenses. It keeps you in shape for sure.
Laney?
Hey Miles, how's it going?
Good, how you doing?
I'm good, thanks. So just what have you noticed about Missouri Southern's defensive line so far?
They definitely have a high-energy defensive line. They like to stun, twist, and move around a lot. So, we're just planning for the worst and the best. They're expecting a lot of movements, but something we think we can get handled up front for sure.
Mm-hmm. And you and Missouri Southern have the same record, so just what do you think it's going to take out of the entire team to make sure you come out with a win?
Like Arich said, we don't take any team lightly. We prepare pretty much the same every week, so we know this is going to be a big win for us and a tough win for us, but just maintaining the critical areas, and that's one of our Hornet edges. We just got to take care of the ball, take care of mistakes, make sure we minimize turnovers, and just winning the critical areas.
And it's homecoming for you guys, so just what are you kind of hoping to make sure that you guys win this game? What are you going to do?
I mean, we're very excited. Everybody's excited always for homecoming. We got a lot of guys coming back, but like I said, it's just the next game is the most important game for us. It doesn't matter if it's homecoming or, Northwest Missouri, last game. We're just preparing to win the game.
All right, thank you.
Appreciate it.
Mitchell? Anything?
Yeah. So I know coming into the season, there was this feeling of like, oh, is Emporia State's offense going to be back to what they are? And it's safe to say that considering outside of, every game but one, you guys have scored 30. In that one game, you guys put up 28. So for all intents and purposes, you put up 30 every single game. So have you guys kind of enjoyed this feeling like, yeah, you guys felt like we couldn't be a scary offense, but here we are?
It's definitely been fun. I wouldn't say proving anybody wrong because we kind of knew what we had coming into the season. It was just a confidence that we, are building each and every game, and it's become more and more fun as you go, down the line because we trust in each other and we're just going out there and balling every game. So, like I said, I wouldn't necessarily say it's been fun to prove anybody anything except to ourselves that, we were who we were, and, we're showing it to everybody.
And so a couple different times this season, there have been winnable games that have kind of slipped through from your guys' own grasp. There's been turnovers, penalties, and all sorts of mistakes where you shoot yourself in the foot. What kind of things have you guys been doing to hey, we can't? It's already difficult enough to win on Saturdays, but we can't beat ourselves. What kind of things have you been doing to fix that?
That's really what I'm speaking on when I talk about winning the critical areas. We just definitely tighten up on that in practice. Ball security, making sure we're taking care of the ball, minimizing turnovers, and keeping those guys off of Braden is our number one priority. So we just focus on that, and we just take it to another level in practice.
Good. Good. All right.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate you.
Hey, man.
Well, Braden, you had a chance to look at Missouri Southern on tape. What challenges is this defense going to offer you guys?
They're one of the top leagues in the team, or top defenses in the league on turnovers this year. So we really got to protect the ball up. I think we got to, just find their weak spots and really go after those. They're going to be, playing aggressively, and they're going to be physical and play hard. So we just got to come out and match that energy and give it back to them.
Last two games, over 100 plays ran, over 600 yards of total offense. I don't know if you've taken time to look back at it and just kind of digest it and analyze it, but when you hear those type of numbers, does that catch you a little by surprise, and does it catch you a little bit in awe?
I haven't thought about it a whole lot. I just go on to the next game, take a week by week. But, it shows that we work hard and we do care and, push each other every day. And I think that's why the results, we're getting on the offensive side is from each other, pushing each other every day. So it's not really surprise at all. It's just showing that, we could still do more and be better each week.
Laney?
Hey Braden, how's it going?
Good, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. So, as you mentioned, Missouri Southern has the top-ranked pass defense in the MIAA. So, just what are you
Nothing any different than each and other week. Still preparing the same, preparing to go win a football game. That's really all that matters. It doesn't necessarily matter to me about throwing yards, rushing yards. It's just let's get a win, and that's the main thing on my mind this week.
Yeah, and you guys have the same record too. So just what do you think it's really gonna take out of your team and out of you to make sure that you guys come out with a win?
We got to play all 4 quarters. We can't stop or slow down at any time. We can't come out fast and then not finish, or come out slow and then finish strong. So we just got to finally put a full game together and, dominate all 4 quarters.
And Missouri Southern also has the league's leading tackler. So just how do you think your offense is going to have to get around him and not get tackled?
I think we'll have to take it as a challenge, just still do our job and go out there and execute. He's leading the league, but it's also we got to do what we got to do on each and every play.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, Mitchell.
Hey, Braden, coming into the season, there was kind of this feeling of like, hey, what's Emporia State going to be like? Is their offense going to be like they were in the past, or are they going to be what they were in 2019? And I think resoundingly this year, you guys have proven, hey, we're just like the Emporia State Bowl. Have you kind of enjoyed this feeling of proving to people that, yeah, we're back?
It's not really been proven anybody else, but more to ourselves. And, I think that's like the expectation here is, you come to Emporia State offensively to be a good offense. And I think it was more us proving ourselves and showing the work that we put in the offspring and the COVID season that we are a good offense and we can continue to keep getting better each and every week, and sky's the limit.
And over the past couple games specifically, there have been kind of unforced errors, penalties, turnovers, and the like, where you guys have winnable games and they unfortunately slip through your grasp. So what kind of things, you're mentioning it a handful of times, but I was kind of wondering what things specifically you guys been doing in practice, like, hey, we can't beat ourselves on that.
We just got to be locked in all throughout the game, and when it gets in those crunch times of it's 3rd and 4th down, we got to lock in even more. And you always want to take care of the ball and eliminate pre-snap penalties, and I think we've eliminated some of the pre-snap penalties, but we still got to take care of the ball and just lock in each and every play.
We good?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Thank you.
Brady. Appreciate it.
Good
Yes,
luck
sir.
Saturday.
Thank you.
Well, Missouri Southern, I've asked all the players so far, but as you look at Missouri Southern, what are your big concerns? What are the big challenges from Southern?
Well, first of all, I think Coach Bradley's doing a great job there. It's his first year, and he really has those guys playing hard. It's impressive. They've gotten some, it was a big win, I know, for them last week. Anytime a team that is coming off a big win like that, and they're trying to change the culture there and get their program going. That's a scary thing. They'll be coming in here. They don't have anything to lose. They play hard. We got to make sure we're ready to play. We've lost 4 games to a total of 17 points. So it's easy for us to hang our head down because our guys have worked really hard in practice, and we've came close each and every week. We just hadn't been able to finish. I know some of the guys talked about that, but that's true. And so that's the thing that has got me worried is, number one, our guys making sure our guys don't have a letdown. And number two, you got a team coming in here that has got a lot of confidence and with nothing to lose. Combine those things together makes it a scary opponent.
What's it going to take from your team Saturday, or what do you feel are the big keys for your football team on Saturday?
Well, first off, we need to make sure we keep everything in front of us. We've given up too many big plays, and so there's number one. Number two, yes, we got to hang on the football. And number three, we got to play the way we've been playing offensively. We've actually been, I think, playing pretty well. And so I think if we do that, we got a great opportunity to get a W and get back in the win column.
Hey, Coach Higgins. How's
Hello.
it going?
Good.
So
Well, we got to catch the ball, number one. We got to make sure that, again, like I said, I think for us is just playing the way we've been playing. We play with a lot of pace and tempo, and our guys, I think, have a lot of confidence right now. I think our offensive line is doing a great job of protecting Braden, and he's been really efficient with the ball. I know that he had 2 picks, 2 interceptions last week. One of those was, or 2 of those, I think, were tip balls. And that happens, part of the game. But I think that's, for us, that's how we got to play. We got to play at the level. There's still a lot of room for improvement, don't get me wrong, but we just have to play at the level we've been playing at offensively is going to be a big key for us.
Yeah, and going up against a defense like that, is that going to, or will it kind of change your play calling a little bit if their pass defense is being, the best that you look at it?
Yeah, not really. I mean, we're a big believer and we worry about ourselves. I mean, we take a look at now we watch film and all that, but we do what we do, and as long as we know where to go with the football and we're getting rid of the ball quick and on time, and our receivers are, doing a great job of where they need to be at based off what route they're running. I think that it doesn't change my play calling at all. Honestly. So we have an identity here, and we want to, kind of play to that. Honestly, I think when you get out of that mode, if somebody begins to change your, and it's happened, believe me, it's happened where we get out of who we are and we're not very good. So that's the main thing is we got to maintain our identity.
And you guys have the same record. It's the homecoming game. So just what's kind of the message in the locker room to make sure you guys come out with a win?
I think that our players are. We got a good group, and they understand we're a good football team. Unfortunately, our record, and that happens in the MIAA. There's a lot of good football teams that a play here or there, like you said, a mistake here or there, really can be the difference in a game. And we've been on the other side. We've been on the other side of that all year. And I understand, and I always say this, you guys have heard me say it, you got to make your own breaks too. But really, our message has been just, we always talk about 1% each day, everybody focusing in on something that they got to get better at, and just maintaining our level of preparation, maintaining how we have practiced every week preceding this game. And we've had a good week this week too, and just go win a game. That's the thing. We got to eliminate some of those mistakes that we've had and play, start to finish. I think we've been kind of inconsistent at times, whether we get off to a good start and we don't finish the way we need to, or we get off to a slow start and then we all of a sudden we're playing catch up. So I think that's just for us, and I think our players understand that they have to put it together for 4 quarters, and whether it's homecoming or whether it's just whatever game we're playing, we need to go out and execute and go get a W because everybody feels good after a win.
And just broadly, not asking for details.
Okay.
What is your kind of game plan for this?
Yeah, there you go again. You're always going to ask about, I think, no, I got you. Again, offensively for us is, as I said, is being efficient. We need to be efficient with the football. I think that we ran the ball really well last week, and I think that's important. Is that we got to be able to do that. We had a running back, Cannon Brooks rushed for over 150 yards. The guys up front we're pretty healthy. We're banged up, things like that, but they got to continue to play the way they're playing, on their consistent level. So doesn't really change much. Like I said, we're going to play with pace. We're going to play with tempo. We're going to do that. We're going to pick and choose when we do that. Again, our players, they know that can be pretty good when we do that. When we lose our tempo or we lose our pace, that's where we struggle. And then defensively, we just have to, again, it's the same thing that really has plagued us is the big plays. And, keeping everything in front of us and making sure that they earn everything. Yeah, you bet.
Mitchell?
Coach, I know coming into the year you were cautiously optimistic about your offense, and now here we are. And I assume the feeling is full-blown optimism with the offense now, right?
Yeah, I think coming into this year, and I heard you ask the other guys this question, and I was one of those who's like, I think we would be better offensively. I think we're ahead of where I thought we would be. I thought we would get better each and every week, and we have. But I think that from a consistency standpoint, we've been pretty good. And I can go back to a lot of years when we were really good offensively, and I don't know if we've put 2 games back to back where we had over 600 yards total offense, and able to rush the ball like we did last week. So I think that I just think we got a good group over there. We're very young. We're still young, and that's the reason why I was a little nervous going into this year. Is I thought we would still have growing pains, and we still do. We've turned the ball over at times, but I think that our guys, man, that the guys we have, like every position where our players are at, man, they care. They want to get better. They understand about the players that have come before them here and been great players for us. Braden understands who's come before him at the quarterback position here. Corey Thomas, Cole Schumacher, Will Amos, all those guys, Dex, all those guys, Jalen Barner, all those guys understand the receivers that have been here and had success. They understand that. They want to be the next group. And that motivates those guys to be better. And I'm a little surprised about how consistent we've been. We just got to keep it going. Honestly, I'm also one of those guys, I don't like to talk about it too much if we are playing well, because I don't want anybody to jinx me.
Yeah, I don't blame you. So I guess on the other side of the coin is at the beginning of the year you were feeling that, hey, the defense is gonna, while our offense is still kind of figuring itself out, the defense is gonna be something that's gonna have to carry us a little bit. And at least over the past couple weeks, giving up 40 points on consecutive weeks, it's definitely not what you expected to see out of your defense. You were mentioning explosive play, and so I was wondering. What does this defense have to do to get to what you expected them to be?
Yeah, I think it's twofold. I think that, number one, we got to make sure that we're putting our guys in good position, to make plays. That's our job as coaches to do that. And second thing I think is, our players, they got to have confidence back there, and, they got to make some plays too as well. And they got to be disciplined. And it's about their preparation during the week. And, we got a group over there that works really hard. The coaching staff works really hard. Those are the things that I think, as far as us getting things corrected, that's what we got to do. We got to make sure to put our guys in good position to make plays. And then our guys got to make plays, because we still have a veteran group over there. I think, our front guys up front on the defensive line are doing a great job as far as getting pressure when they need to, and then also being able to stop the run. We're doing half of what we need to do, which is stop the run. Now we gotta finish that other half, as you said. And I think if we do those things that I've talked about, that we got a chance to play at the level that we're expected to play at.
Good? All right. Thank you very much.
All right. See you guys.
You know,
Yep. See you, Greg.